students! Welcome to our class. By the way, I'm Teacher Pam, your Science 7 teacher for today. And for our Quarter 2, Week 1 topic will be all about parts and functions of microscope. With the learning competency, identify the parts of microscope and their functions. Okay, class, do you know what is a microscope? Okay, very good. So a microscope is a portable but very powerful tool in the field of biology. It allows us to view the picture of an object or the sample, what we call as the specimen, to its tiniest picture and provides us with essential data about the existence of things with life. In fact, this recent pandemic introduces us to a new strain of virus, what we call as the COVID-19. Through the use of microscope, scientists was able to see the structure of COVID-19 virus. It is very important to know the parts and function of microscope so that you will be able to identify the structure of the things you want to view, and you can determine exactly the structure, and at the same time we can easily use the microscope for we know already the parts and its function. In our school, the available microscope only is what we call as the compound microscope. So the compound microscope comprises three major parts. We have the magnifying parts, illuminating parts, and the last we have the mechanical parts. And that three major parts, they are also categorized into subparts. So let's proceed. So let us go first to the magnifying parts. They are the part of the compound microscope that the specimen in focus appears larger. This includes the eyepiece, objective lenses, wherein under the objective lenses, we have the scanner, the low power objective, the high power objective, and the oil immersion objective. We have also under illuminating parts, wherein these illuminating parts, they are the part of the microscope which supplies light and regulate light towards the focus specimen. This includes the diaphragm, the stage condenser, and the mirror. And in the mechanical parts that provide support and adjustment to the microscope, this includes the arm, the body tube, the draw tube, coarse adjustment knob, fine adjustment knob, inclination joint, and the base. And since we are already done categorizing the three major components of the compound microscope, the magnifying parts, the illuminating parts, and the mechanical parts, so let's proceed to the specific functions and parts of the microscope. So let's start with the ocular or eyepiece lens. Ocular or the eyepiece lens is a lens that is attached to a draw tube. We have also body tube. Body tube, it is a tube that separates the objective and the eyepiece and assumes continuous alignment of the optics. We have also the coarse adjustment knob. It allows the movement of the tube upwards or downwards. And the next knob, with the coarse adjustment knob, we have also the fine adjustment knob. It is used to bring the specimen into sharp focus under low power and is used for all focusing when using high power lenses. We have also the revolving nose piece. It is responsible in holding the objective lenses, the high power objective, the low power objective, this scanner, and the oil immersion objective. It facilitates the changing of the objectives. And when we say objectives, this includes the high power, the low power, and the oil immersion objectives. These are lenses located near the object that magnifies up to 90 times. We have also the arm. It is a curved shape that supports the body tube. It is for grasping in holding the microscope and in transporting. We have also the inclination joint. It connects the arm to the base. It helps incline the microscope for a more comfortable viewing. And aside from that, we have also the stage. It is a flat surface where the mounted slide is placed. The next with the stage, we have the stage clip. It holds the glass slide in place. And a part of the microscope that supplies light and regulate light, we have the diaphragm and also the mirror. The diaphragm, it controls the light that enters the stage opening. The mirror, it allows the light to pass through the hole in the stage and illuminate the specimen. The last but not the least part of the microscope, we have the base. It provides support to the microscope. That's all for today's lesson. Hope you learned for our lesson for today. But before we end our lesson, let's answer first the given activities.